Salutations viewers, I'm Sir Bookwriter, and I'm on a race against the calendar to beat all 96 of my 200cc time trial runs before the year ends. Last time, we slid home into Los Angeles laps, and left with track 10, Dolphin Shoals. Wait, hang on a second. Hey, can we swap that music out? Yeah, no, the better one. Alright, that's more like it. Dolphin Shoals is the second track of the Star Cup, and is one of only 2 tracks where the starting line is underwater. The other being Piranha Plant Cove. Speaking of Piranha Plant Cove, you. Unlike its Cove cohort, the eel on Dolphin Shoals is not only a main part of the track, but also by far its worst feature. Let me show you what I mean. First, a quick look at the record history. And it's Alberto, big surprise. The last person other than him to hold this record was Suwako back in 2020, who I am contractually obligated to mention in this video. The funny story about the record history actually starts with Wave 4. The optimal combo for Dolphin Shoals 200cc pre-patch was Waluigi in the Streetle with roller tires. The Streetle has the best water speed of any kart, and a really good MT stat to boot. Rollers also have deceptively good water speed, being second only to off-road tires. After Wave 4, Alberto tried using Rosalina with this combo, but the speed advantage Waluigi had was still too great. Swapping to a different vehicle part should go without saying, as using anything other than the Streetle and rollers would lose you too much water speed, too much MT, or both. Wave 5 directly buffed the Streetle, so surely something changes on Dolphin Shoals now, right? Ha! No! Streetle's buff was to its ground speed, and ground speed only comes into play on Dolphin Shoals right here. Exactly a second and a half of relevance over the course of a run. Everywhere else is water, a glider, or anti-gravity. It became a running joke that DS200 was the only category not affected by stat changes. Unfortunately, Alberto found new strats with Kamek, and that's been the record since. Since we mentioned it, we may as well have a look at it. Alberto starts the run with 2 quick MTs. These ramps in the next section send you high into the air, and we already know tricking into water is very slow, so Alberto just avoids the ramps entirely. He swings wide and collects both trios of coins, releasing an SMT just before the ladder. This upcoming section is one of only a few to completely baffle smart steering. Alberto opts to take the middle pipe and flip tricks through both geysers. And now, welcome back, Eel.
Hello.
So many things can go wrong here. You have to get perfect height from this geyser trick, land early on the eel to take full advantage of the trick boost, and trick 3 times. All this without smacking the eel in the face, sliding off because you mistimed the trick input, or missing too many coins. Alberto survives, and hops for alignment before tricking into the anti-gravity. Around this big turn, Alberto does an SMT, waits a moment, then barely squeezes in an MT before the ramp. The MT trick sends him right onto the glider ramp, with a great angle for motion. The motion strat here is one of the most beneficial in the game, especially for how simple it looks. Just motion left, shroom under the arch, and make sure the shroom boost is still in effect when you enter the water. Alberto does this successfully, and completes lap 1. In laps 2 and 3, Alberto does another MT in the ramp section instead of just driving straight. Here in the deep water section, Alberto misses the first geyser trick. A rare mistake in a world record, but sometimes these things happen. And on a track as difficult and tedious as Dolphin Shoals, sometimes the record holder doesn't care enough to do anything about it. The only other difference is on lap 3, where Alberto actually gets the geyser trick. Well, it's that time of night where I don't really feel like doing anything, so may as well just play a track. And we're playing Dolphin Shoals, oh goody. I have not played with new strat. What? Thanks. I have not played this track with new strats. I don't think I will play with new strats. They look stupid. I'm just gonna play and get used to it. Do I have any funny ghosts downloaded? No, okay. How many Donkey Kong PRs do I have left? Well, that's not good. Eel. And thank you for not tricking. Okay, how come it is that when I'm on the eel and shaking, I don't get tricks? But that time, I was just in the air and got a trick. Okay. Don't tell me that a quadruple trick is possible. I don't think it's even useful, but it's possible, and I hate that. That wasn't half bad. If it weren't for my control stick getting randomly stuck. Well, that felt fortunate. That didn't. You know, what's funny is, I just played SNES Rainbow Road 2 days ago. That time, that old time, and this old time were set on the same day. And ironically, I remember enjoying my time on Dolphin Shoals a lot more than I did on SNESBO. Okay. Are we for real right now? Ah! Spit in my throat. We for real right now? Oh. Okay. Finally, dude. Oh my god. This should not have taken 3 days. Ah! And I'm so glad replay buffer is running. I don't have... Well. GG, go next. Fellas, if you want to know how much of a jam I'm in, I still have yet to improve by the time I'm recording this. It is currently 4 p.m. Mountain Time on November 4th. Take a moment to check this video's upload date. That being said, a PR should come soon enough. Why is my time here so quote-unquote good? It's not. Enough complaining, let's just move on. Oh. I thought this was a duplicate at first, it's apparently not. We're on Wario's gold mine next. Oh goody.